Today, I'm going to be ranking all Demo 4 OSTs in a tier list from S to D. Before we get into the video though, I'm just going to say these rankings are my personal opinion, so don't get mad if I rank one of your favorite OSTs in a lowest tier. And as we go through each OSTs, I'll have them playing in the background in case you forget what they sound like. Anyway, so this is the tier list, and as you might notice, there is a special tier called the Ancient, and I'm pretty sure it's no shocker what OST goes in that box. The Ancients is actually one of the best in the game, and although personally I prefer Hatreds, there is still no denying it's a top 3 OST in the game, and for that it deserves its special tier. It's truly worthy of being a final boss OST, and it is amazing, and I hope the future OSTs are as good as this and can match up to this OST. So our second OST we're going to be reviewing is the Ancient Tomb OST, and you hear this mostly when you're just like traveling the Ancient Tomb, you hear it all around. And honestly, for it being like an ambience type of theme and not a battle theme, I really like it. It's sweet, it's simple, and to me, it's very catchy. So I think, personally I think I'm gonna have to put this in A tier. I just really like it and it's really catchy. Next is Modern Bisville, and honestly, I'm not really a fan. I don't like it at all, and I don't think it's catchy. There's this one like catchy part, but other than that, it's like not my favorite, and I would not choose this ever. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna have to put it in D tier. I really don't like it. Next up is a desert battle, and honestly, for like a basic battle theme, this is like really good in my opinion, and really catchy. Like, it pains me to say this, but I really like this more than a Demo 3 normal battle theme. Like, that's how good it is, and honestly, for me, it's one of my favorite just battle themes in general. It's simple, but really catchy. Like, for a basic battle theme, it should not be this good. I'm personally gonna have to put this in S. I know some of you might agree with me, but it's going in S. This one is kind of like a unique case because this is the Supreme Mosquito. This is a Demo 2 like super boss, I guess you could say, and although it was a Demo 2 super boss, the new OST for it like just came out when Demo 4 dropped, so technically this is new but not new. But anyways, yeah, overall I'm not really a fan of this OST because for me it just feels like something that would play in one of the card shops in one of the towns in the game, and this is supposed to be like a super boss, right? It's still technically a boss, and honestly I just don't like it. I think it's too lame for the Supreme Mosquito, and I think they should have done her justice. I really don't like it. Sorry, I really love the boss, and I think they could have done better, but it's just so like chill and relaxed and just not really a boss OST. For me, this is gonna have to go into a C. It's not as bad as Modern Bisville, but still, it's kind of bad. So this OST is kind of, again, like a unique case, and that's the Pit OST. And although it's not a Demo 4 OST, it came out with like a new OST when Demo 4 dropped, so I'm still counting it. And obviously, it's for the Pit. I think it's so much of a better upgrade than what we had previously. I think previously we just had like ambience noise, literally just ambience noise, not even an OST. So yeah, it's a much better upgrade, and honestly it's chill and relaxed. I would give it a B tier. It's not too good, not too bad. I think it's like perfectly decent. So next is the Bisville Docks, and I really love this OST. Like, it's something you would completely expect from the beach area, but the weird thing about it is like later on as the OST goes further and further in, it gets more crazier, and honestly like towards the end it sounds like a battle OST, and that isn't a bad thing, but it's like kind of funny considering this is just like an area OST. But yeah, I really like it. It's something you'd expect. It's nice and catchy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put this in A tier. For some reason, towards the end, it gets really intense, which is funny, but not a bad thing, as I really like it. Next is Vermilion Village, and honestly, it's exactly what you would expect from this area, which again, is not a bad thing, and I really like it. It's like a classic desert level OST, and honestly, I don't know if you guys know, but it kind of reminds me of this one Pokemon Brick Bronze area. I don't remember exactly what area it was, but it really reminds me of it. And I like it, so I think I'm gonna have to go with A tier. The next one is Pirate Camp, and honestly, it's an okay OST for me. It's just simple and catchy, and it's exactly what you would expect from, you know, a pirate camp. so there's nothing really for me to say about it. I'm sorry if you're disappointed, but it's a really simple OST, really catchy, and just what you would expect from Pirate Camp. I think I'm gonna have to put this in B. The next one is the Temple of the Red Sun, and honestly, I don't know about you guys, but this kind of really reminds me of like a space type of level. I don't know if anybody agrees with me. I really like it. It's not a bad thing, but this really reminds me of something you would hear in like a space type of level in a video game or something. It just has that vibe. Am I tweaking out, or do you guys agree with me? I don't know, but I really like it, so I think I'm gonna have to put this in S tier. I really like it. Now is our first boss OST, and it's the Great Genie. It's something you would completely expect from this type of boss, and the OST just like makes sense. It's not a bad thing, but for me personally, I don't really enjoy it that much, but it's not a bad OST at all. I would have to say, if I were to place on a tier list, I think A is reasonable. For some people it might be higher or lower, but me personally, I expected this OST coming and I expected the way it sounds to sound. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of it, but it's not bad. I think A tier is valid. The next OST is the Temple Guardian, and oh my god. This is one of my favorite boss OSTs of all time because as soon as that beat drops, your ears just get instantly blessed. Like, I don't really know what to say about it because of how good it is, if that makes sense. Like, it's good all around, there's literally no flaws, and I really like it. And honestly, I think I'm gonna have to place this in S tier. Like, there's no other choice. Next up is Captain Troder, and do I even need to say where he goes? I'm sure we all know where he goes, but let me just explain for a second. Overall, his theme did him justice, and he is such a cool character and boss, and I like how his OST is kind of like a rock type of theme, and I like how it's kind of like a preview to the Ancients theme before hearing the Ancients. It's very good all around, and even though he had me fighting for my life in the pit on multiple occasions, this OST was still a pleasure to listen to, so you already know where he's going. S tier instantly. The last boss OST for this video is Mcool. And before we get into his OST, let me explain something real quick. He currently had a previous OST that was removed, and now he has a current one that is still going to be removed, and actually his permanent OST was actually leaked in the Discord, so I'm gonna rate the one that was leaked because that's gonna be his future permanent OST. And let me just play it for you guys first before I rank it. Honestly, with this OST, I really like it, and it really reminds me of the Komodo Dragon. I don't know why, but it just kind of like reminds me of it. Maybe the way how the OSTs are similar in a way, but it really reminds me of it, and I think it starts off really strong and continues to go really strong, even though we only got like a 30-second preview. And again, I'm sorry, but this is going in S tier. Mcool is a really cool character, and his new OST does him justice. I really like it, instant S tier. There is one more OST, and that's Remorse, and it plays after you defeat the Ancient, like at the end of Demo 4. And I'm pretty sure it's reused from the ending of Demo 2. And still, even then, I'm not really a fan of it. I kind of think it's lame. I know it's supposed to be sad and stuff, but like, still not a fan of it. So I think I'm just gonna have to put it in C tier. Not really a big fan of it. But yeah, I'll show you guys my final tier list and let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with some of my takes? Do you disagree with some of my takes? I think some people will like heavily disagree with me on my Genie and Mosquito takes, but honestly those two OSTs aren't really my favorite, and I feel like they could have done better, especially for the Supreme Mosquito. I didn't think the like regular desert battle though would be that good. Like for me, that was such a shocker, and I was like, okay. But yeah, this is my final tier list. Let me know your thoughts, and thanks for watching. See ya!